How's it going, Dragon family? So let's try this at home. I'm hoping I have the wires away from the heaters enough to where it won't affect my live. But if it does, then this live wasn't meant to be. Then I'll have to move my table around, and I'll probably end up putting it over on this side of the room. So I may do some rearranging depending on how this live goes, depending on if I get any lags, if I get any buffering, if I get anything, then I'll have to move my table around. So tonight we are going to be doing an all signs live. Nothing really special about the live. I am working on doing some kind of special out of these all signs. I have a few ideas that I'm jotting around in my mind right now. I don't think I'm ready to let anyone know about it, but as soon as I am ready, I will definitely let you know. I will say the things I have juggling around in my mind, I haven't seen anyone do. So I'm looking to set a new standard. I know I am on top of my game a lot lately. I'm on top of my manifesting game. I'm getting back to where I was pre-hurt. I'll say pre-hurt. All right, so let's just jump right into the signs. First up, we have Aries, and I want to say thank you to the one person I have in here, and thank you for that like. And Aries will start at 1 minute and 50 seconds. And of course, I didn't get my cards out yet, so bear with me, guys. Actually, I'm gonna cross that timeout and restart it as soon as I get all my cards out. I just need to rearrange some things, make room for the cards that I brought to my mother's that are in my book bag right now. Good morning, Born. I'm glad to hear you're moving. I'm glad to hear you're getting things done. That's awesome. Congratulations. You got shit to do. You got shit to do, like Goddess says. So just bear with me a few minutes and let me get all my cards out, get all myself situated. I just came back from my mother's. I just got my kids today, so when I don't have my kids, or when I do have my kids, I'm here. When I don't have my kids, I am at my mom's to make sure that she's not on her feet too much. Because she is a fighter, and she will be on her feet way too much. Sometimes I have to yell at her when she's on her feet too much. That's awesome. That's awesome, Born. Congratulations. That's an accomplishment in itself. That is an accomplishment in itself. You should be proud of yourself. Well, see, the doctors are telling her she needs to be on her feet, but she's overdoing it. She's overdoing it, and she's a thick-headed Capricorn, or she's a thick-headed Cancer. And when I say Cancer, she's full-blooded Cancer. She's a Cancer moon, Cancer rising, and I believe a Cancer Venus. So she's a full-blooded Cancer, and that makes sense because I am a North Node, and so that makes sense on why I chose her to be my mother before I was born, or she chose me to be my mother. Either way, I feel that we both chose each other to be back in our lives in this lifetime, and so we can heal each other, so we can help so we can help each other heal. Because she is an Aquarius North Node, which I am mostly Aquarius in my chart. So we are helping each other, whether we know it or not. And it's a beautiful collaboration we have going between my mother and I. Oh yeah, she's an Aries. I know all about Aries. I know all about the Aries sign. Aries is my part of fortune. And right now, my part of fortune is being activated hugely. I think that's why I am such in a empowering mode. I definitely hear the 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 toughness of having your mother an Aries. Like I said, just bear with me, guys. I'm sorry, or bear with me, Born. Hey, David, how are you? It says I only have one person in here, so whoever it is I'm talking to, thank you. And my stream is already starting to buffer, so that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. I tell you what, tomorrow when I get home from work, I am doing an organization on this table because this table is a mess. I was playing around with my singing bowls the other day. Yes, us Capricorns can be very difficult, especially if we're in a low frequency of the Capricorn energy. All right, I only have 2 more decks I think I have to unpack, and then I will jump into the energies, jump into the signs. You know what? I have 2 more decks. I'm gonna use my erotic tarot that I use. I think it was this morning. Or no, it was last night. You guys seem to have enjoyed that, so I'm going to use that. Which, believe it or not, I was able to connect to the. That was the first time I connected to that deck as strong as I did, and it felt great. No, original, you are right on time. I am pulling my last 2 cards out of my book, my last 2 decks out of my book bag, and I'm gonna jump into the signs. Yeah, singing bowls are amazing. Singing bowls are amazing. If I had them right here, I would clear some of the energies with the singing bowls. But unfortunately, I put them back, and I don't feel like getting up. Gonna relax a little bit tonight. I start back to work tomorrow. I haven't worked in 6 weeks. So tomorrow's gonna kick my ass. I know that. All right, so let's get into Aries. I'm not streaming on TikTok right now, just for the simple fact I'm just testing out the area that I have everything set to make sure that the cords don't overheat again and start buffering like they did last time. So tomorrow I may start the streaming on TikTok and YouTube as well. Not 100% sure on that yet, but that's the goal. That's the goal plan as of right now. All right, so Aries will start at 11 minutes even. All right, so let's see what we got for Aries. Actually, born winter break is a short break. It's my summer break that is long. I have 8 weeks off during the summer, and which brings me to another point. I'm doing some traveling this summer. I have something planned that I'm not at liberty to tell you guys right now, but what I do have planned is going to be a surprise for everyone. Thank you, Original. You're a rock star. All right, so for Aries, I'm going to be using the Tarot of Dreams. All right, for Aries, you have the Nine of Swords. So I feel some Aries are stuck in their heads, losing sleep over something that is really stressing them. Maybe they are getting messages that they don't quite understand. And then some people are getting out of this stage where they're stressed, where they're losing sleep. They're finally able to get a decent amount of sleep. I have no idea what's going on with the YouTube algorithm, but yesterday I had 343 subscribers, and today I only have 340. So I don't know if that's the algorithm, or I don't know if that's because I'm scaring people off with my bluntness, which I am known to do that. All right, 2 more shuffles. If I don't get anything, I'm pulling the top card. And there it is. We got the 7 of Wands. That's good news. That's good news. Actually, that's great news. It means someone is finally seeing why they are losing sleep. They're finally getting the messages that they're receiving, and they are coming out of that hurtful stage of thinking that all the swords are going to fall on them. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups I want to say, finally offering a cup of love to someone, and is kind of standing behind their wall as they're offering this cup. However, I feel like she's offering this cup, or they're offering this cup of love to someone else. maybe not to the person that they're getting messages from. This just got very confusing, guys. This just got very, very, very confusing. And yes, it's just continuing to get confusing. So we have the Tower in reverse. Let me pull a few more cards on that, see what I can get out of it. Because this is just bonkers. I don't understand what the cards are saying. Not as of yet. Give me at least 2 or 3 more cards and I'll figure it out. Let me get one more card before I speak on this. Because if this is what I think it is, then 1 or 2 cards are going to come out. And no, it gave me 3. Give me 4. All right, so one of these cards are going to be the outcome card. And 3 of the cards are going to be clarifying cards. So let's see what we got. There it is. There it is. That is the outcome card. Let me clarify the rest of the reading, and then I will go with the outcome. So we got the 5 of Swords. Okay, so somebody recently has gotten into an altercation, and they feel victorious. However, they are I feel they are in their head about how they became victorious. It doesn't matter how you became victorious as long as you were victorious and you didn't harm anyone by being victorious. Which I feel Aries, either Aries or the person Aries is connecting to, feels like they were manipulated. Feels like they had their stability ripped out from them and offered a cup of love to someone else. We have the 5 of Swords. Again, that's their altercation that I said that caused this tower moment to be avoided. We have the 6 of Pentacles. They are moving into calmer waters from the altercation, but they're still iffy on how they went about this. But here's the kicker, guys. So we have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is can go one of 3 ways, which I feel either way is going to be very, very fruitful for Aries. One of those 3 ways is a major celebration, a collaboration of some sort, or there's a soulmate connection that you don't see coming. There may be a third party blocking this energy from coming in. But that's all I'm going to give for Aries. I'm going to move on to Taurus as soon as I clear my table. I tell you what, it does feel good to be home, though. Nothing like reading cards at your own reading table. All right, so Taurus will start at 1948. All right, so for everyone in the chat, is my live buffering on your end? Is it good? How is my connection? Alright, so Taurus, I feel like you guys are either in your own dungeon, and what I mean by dungeon is you guys are in your Kundalini energy big time right now. You guys are in your passionate sexual energy, I'm feeling. Which you guys should be, because the North Node went into Taurus a couple weeks ago. Alright, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Or no, that's a Magician, I'm sorry. That's a Magician. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Holy shit. Holy shit, I never realized this before. There is runes in the trees, in the wands that this woman is holding. I'm studying runes right now. I don't know what these runes mean just yet, but I will figure it out, and once I do, you guys will be the first to know. So the Nine of Wands is simply saying that you are emerging from in front of your wall, and you are saying you are ready for your manifestation to happen. You have finished your transformation, and you are ready for whatever it is to come into you. I feel that you feel very protected, and you feel very strong within your own will. How's it going, beautiful Joe? Oh, I have a couple sets right here that I'm studying, that I'm trying to get the hang of. But runes is its own. Runes has so much knowledge in runes, almost as much as tarot. Just finished work, Joe. Congratulations. Drive safe. Drive safe. Don't get in a wreck on my case. Don't get in a wreck texting and driving. Please. Alright, so we got the Knight of Cups. We got a Knight in Shining Armor coming. And Taurus is accepting this offer. Taurus is accepting this offer and telling herself that she's ready to manifest. Actually, the look on her face, she is telling this Knight of Cups to come on in. I'm wide open. I am ready for you. Don't hurt me, because I will hurt you if you hurt me. Nice. Nice, Joe. As soon as I'm done this live, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be cracking my last couple bottles of Fireball. All right, so we have the Three of Swords in reverse. That's great that it's in reverse. That means someone is letting go of the heartbreak. Someone is letting go of the heartbreak from a manifestation that they thought was going to be fruitful. And there's my confirmation, guys. There's my confirmation. My dryer goes off all the time and gives me confirmation on what I'm saying. No, I'm just gonna drink. I'm just gonna drink it straight, Born. I'm just gonna drink it straight, Born. So because this person has healed themselves or is in the process of healing themselves, they're opening themselves up to the opportunity for this Knight of Cups to come in and sweep them off their feet. They're waiting for this Knight in shining armor. I love each and every one of you, especially you three in the chat. Holy shit, Born. So we have the World card. We definitely have the World card. And I feel you are hearing the angels tell you that it's time to really put yourself out there. And by putting yourself out there, you are attracting in this cup of love. So Taurus, whatever you guys are doing, keep doing it because you guys are rocking. Gonna get one more card, and there it is. Alright, so we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Or no, this is the Ace of Pentacles, I think. No, this is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, so this is telling me someone wants to come in slow and passionate, but they are having a hard time letting go of the heartbreak. One card to clarify this whole reading and outcome of the reading for Taurus, and then I will move on to Gemini. Give me one card to clarify, and there it is. Alright, so we got the Star card. Okay, so I just got a different vibe, a different frequency off from this. I just got that somebody wants to do everything I just said, wants to stand in front of their wall, but they are putting their foot down so they can heal themselves. They know they have choices, they know they have options, but they need to heal themselves for themselves, and they are finally realizing that. One card for an outcome. One card for an outcome. When is this going to take place? Who? Any specific sign that tethered to Taurus? So we have the Four Wands. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit, Taurus. You guys are doing amazing. You guys are doing amazing. There's some healing that needs to happen for this Knight of Cups to come into you. Maybe this healing is within you, or maybe this healing is within this Knight of Cups. But it is coming. I feel you are putting your foot down, and you are stopping this from coming in right now. But I feel that is because you know you have some healing to do, Taurus. That's all I'm going to get for you, Taurus. I'm going to clear my table, grab a drink of my orange juice, and I will move on to Gemini. And my ticker is doing something funky, so if it does start buffering, somebody message me on Instagram or Facebook or somewhere, and I will end this live. I don't want to waste any of your time. I don't want to waste any of my time. So if it does start buffering, then tomorrow morning I'll set my computer up right on that table and do the live from there in the morning. So let's get it for Gemini. Gemini, I'm going to use my Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Joe, the cup of love is waiting for you. You know that. Thank you for my balance in here, guys. I have 4 people in here, 4 likes. All right, so we have the Emperor. Gemini, I feel this is you trying to stand in your power, trying to be the master of your life, trying to rein in your energies so that you can really trying to rein in your other twin. I feel your other twin has taken control of a part of your life. Joe is thirsty. Joe is thirsty. Yeah, with the comments you made on my video this morning, yeah, I'd say you're thirsty. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. I feel that Geminis are, like I said, they're fighting with the other twin. Maybe they feel like the other twin has ruined this emotional fulfillment. Give me 1 second. I just have to respond to a text real quick. All right, I'm back, everyone. Sorry about that. Let's get back into Gemini's reading. All right, so like I said, Gemini is, I feel they were fighting with the other side of their twin, their other half of their brain. And they feel like the other half has ruined their emotional stability that they have recently that they have achieved within themselves. More confirmation. I love it. I love it. It happens all the time. More confirmation. All right, so we have the Five of Cups. So Gemini, I feel you are worried about, like I said, you're worried that your other half of your twin has broken this, has broken Five of the Cups on this Ten of Cups. And what I'm going to tell you here is you need to focus on the cups that aren't broken, and focus on mending the broken cups that you have on the floor. It's like you are sitting there holding two cups and looking at yourself and wondering, how did I let this happen? I did it again. I did this again. This was my own fault. And you are too worried about the cups being broken instead of worrying about the cups you have in your hand. Worrying about the cups that you already have on the shelf above the fireplace. All right, 1 second, everyone. No trolls in here today. Thank you, Original. You beat me to it. No trolls in here today. I am on top of my game. I can sense them coming. I can feel them coming. All right, so we have the World again. So Gemini, or no, this is the Wheel. Gemini, I feel you feel like you are stagnant right now, but you need to keep focusing on you. Keep mending the broken cups that are up by your feet, and know that the wheel must turn. The wheel is always turning in your favor. You just have to always have a positive mindset about this wheel, about your life. All right, so we have the Moon card, the Devil card, the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles as an outcome. All right, so what this is telling me is something has happened that made you fight with your inner twin. You're having a hard time cutting out the negativity of the actions that has been taken. However, you are focused on your stability. You are focused on your money gain. You are focused on building this connection up again. However, there is something in the unknown that is bothering you. Something in the unknown that is bothering you. I'm not really going to go into much detail on that, but you cannot let the unknown about a situation really affect the way you are living your life. I will say you do have the Six of Pentacles as an outcome of the reading. And so that's just telling me you are finding the balance once again and taking control of your alter ego, your twin, your evil side of you that you fight with on a regular basis. So that's all I'm going to give for Gemini. I'll clear the cards and I will move on to Cancer. That dryer again. Dryer, more confirmation, guys. Wow, Gemini got a long reading today. Gemini got almost 20 minutes. All right, so Gemini will start at 40:25. Or I never wrote down for Gemini. Hey, Story. I never wrote down for Gemini. I'm just going to put a question mark. I'll go back and through and rewatch it. So Cancer will start at 40 minutes and 55 seconds. Now, if you guys are new here, I will put in timestamps in the description box or in the comments. I'm not really too sure on where they're going to be yet, but whichever place I click. So Cancer, I'm going to use my Wizard's Tarot. Thank you, Original. I appreciate that. So we have the Page of Cups. So Cancer, I feel that you either want to offer a small cup of love, or you're thinking about offering this cup of love to someone. Either way, there's a cup of love on the table. Joe, you know you are approved. You know you are approved. You shouldn't have even had to ask that. You know you are. All right, Cancer. I feel there's a little bit of imbalance in this situation, and I feel like this small cup of love is only small because you feel like you are imbalanced within. You feel like you don't have your balance within your physical world, within your physical properties that you own, and you are cutting things out of your life without thinking about it, which is in turn making you go into your head, making you feel that your hands are tied, but your hands are not tied. They're just you have the string in your hand that can unravel your wrists. Your wrists are bind together. Your wrists are bound together behind your back, and you just really need to believe that you have the ability to unbind your wrist. All right, so Cancer, we have the High Priestess. So I feel the High Priestess is giving you messages that you need to balance yourself out, and you need to stop overthinking. Stop overthinking and stop getting in your head about this cup of love coming into you. right, so we got the final three cards, I think. Yep, 3 cards. So we got the King of Wands. We got the 4 of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Holy shit. A lot of kings and queens. There's a lot of royalty in this reading. And when I say royalty, I mean it's almost like it's just about Emperor and Empress. Really, the only one that's missing? We have 2 kings and 2 queens on the board. I don't see any emotion in this other than that small page of love or page of cups. So maybe this offer needs to come in a different way. Maybe this offer needs to come in more of a balanced way for you to really perceive it the way it's meant to be perceived. And the High Priestess is telling you that you just need to have faith that your manifestation is on its way. And it will bring your celebration. It will bring your happy night, happy life, happy home. It will bring you success. You just have to believe it. That's awesome, Original. You guys are awesome. I love each and every one of you guys. Yes, that was my dryer. My washer doesn't buzz like that. My washer just stops. So that's all I'm going to give for Cancer. Let me clear the table and I will move on to Leo. All right, so Leo will start at 4730. Do I have any Leo people in here? Yes, if Born is still in here, she's an original. Or she Of course she's an original. She's a Leo. All right, so I'm going to use a Tarot de la Nuit for Leos. If I don't throw everything around. I'm going to grab my sip of my orange juice. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles. Every time I see this card, I think of Elsa. And I think of her saying, let it go, let it go. So there could be something of stability that you need to let go of, or you are letting go of, or actually, Born, this fits perfect for what you're going through. Holy shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Born. So we got the World card and the Page of Pentacles. So like I said, I feel like there's something that you are being forced to let go of, and you need to think about new ways to make this stable once again. Then we got the World card. So this is a cycle that you are ending. This is a cycle that you are ending, and you are hoping for a new cycle to start. Let's see what advice, more confirmation, guys. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like this I feel like this particular Eight of Cups, she has walked away from something, but she is looking back at it and wondering if it's still there. And she's not paying attention to the moon. She's not paying attention to the unknown. She's looking what's behind her instead of what's in front of her. I feel if she turns around and see what's in front of her, she will see that the moon is shining her path. The moon is shining the way to where she needs to go. All right, so we got the Six of Cups, which flew out of my hand. Got the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords. All right, so I feel this is telling me that there's some healing that needs to happen. You may be reminiscing about this healing process that you have to go through again, and you are overwhelmed by it. You don't see the beginning that's being laid out, that's being given to you, because you are too much in a Nine of Swords mode. You're too much in a poor me mentality. You're too much in your head. You are not looking at the mirror that's in front of you. You're crying because this mirror broke. The outcome is the Knight of Wands. So the outcome is there is a fiery message coming in. This might be a message from you, from your higher self, once you come out of this hermit mode and once you see the healing that needs to happen. I feel you need to stop reminiscing about bad times that has happened in the past that caused you to let it go, and you just need to focus on the now. Focus on the now so your future can be bright as ever. All right, so that's all I'm gonna get for Leo. That came out really quick, Leo. All right, so let's move on to Virgo. Virgo will start at 5344. And my phone's blowing up. Sorry, guys. All right, so 5344 for Virgo. Let's get it on for Virgo. Virgo, I am going to use my Fountain Tarot. Exactly, Joe. You have it under pat. Stop struggling in life and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. If life is fucking you, then all you got to do is fuck it back. I have no idea. Joe, that came from you. I know it did. So we got the Eight of Coins. So I feel Virgos are working on one thing at a time. Virgos are really finding the strength to manage their time well. And not only manage their time well, but by managing their time well, they are accomplishing a lot. They're accomplishing a lot, and they just are doing exactly what Virgos do, and that is rise to the top. So we got the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment, or they are working towards a wish fulfillment, or they are working towards becoming the Empress of their life. Because the Nine of Coins can also be a pre-Empress energy. So they are looking to become the Empress of their life. They know what they need to do. They have a game plan, and they just need to really stick by their actions that they are showing right now and follow it through. All right, so we have a Justice card. The Justice card is telling me that there's something that needs to be balanced out. There's something that needs to be balanced out for this full-on Empress mode to be achieved. There could be a court decision that's involved. Hi, Veronica. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for showing your support, Veronica. I love you. I would like everyone in here to give Veronica, she's a very, very, very close friend of mine. Give her all the love that you guys can. I know she'll be able to feel it. She's just as empathic as I am. She's just as creative as I am. And she's just an amazing woman. I've known her all my life. Well, just about all my life. And she's just amazing. All right, so we have the Ace of Coins. So this judgment call that you need to make, that you need to balance yourself out on, could bring upon a new fruitful beginning for you. I don't feel there's any negativity in this reading at all. At all. This is a beautiful reading, Virgo. All right, so we have the Strength card. Holy shit. Virgo, you are on top of your game. It must be all the earth signs because Taurus had a really good reading, and now Virgo is gonna have a really good having a really good reading. This is a beautiful reading, Virgo. So whatever you guys are doing, keep it up. Because you do have a King of Cups coming to you. You do have a masculine energy coming to you. You do have a very abundant energy coming to you. And it's gonna make your abundance even better. Wow, no. I just totally got a different message. All right, so remember how I said Virgos are in a pre-Empress mode right now? Well, they are stepping their game up to become this Empress that they're looking for. And if these cards mean anything, to me it's meaning that Virgos are going to get their Empress status, or going to get their major abundance. There may be a pregnancy involved in this, or it could be just saying you have an idea that you are hoping to achieve, which is right here on the table as well. You have a very firm plan set in your head on how you want to achieve this, how you want to achieve your Empress status. So we have the Page of Coins. I feel this is going to be a slow moving energy, that there's something you need to learn before you make this Empress status. But as long as you keep on the path that you are on, as long as you stick to your game plan, then you will receive this Empress status. Let me get one more outcome card for the reading, and then I will move on to Libra. And there it is. I can't make this up. You have two of the happiest cards in the deck. One of the most abundant card in the deck. And so the outcome of this reading, I'm saying, is it's going to bring you your ultimate happiness. I feel once it does come in, you aren't going to know what hit you. But that is all I'm going to get for Virgo. That was a beautiful reading, Virgo. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. So let's move on to Virgo. Virgo will start at 102.50. All right, so I'm gonna use the Tarot of Dreams, or no, that was Libra. Did I just say Virgo? I think I did. Let's get it on for Libra. Libra, I'm gonna use the Tarot of Dreams for you because you guys are dreamers. Most Libras that I know are very much dreamers. And they tend to lose track of themselves when they're dreaming. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's get it on for Libra. All right, so we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So if it wasn't in reverse, I would be kind of iffy on that. But seeing how it's in reverse, I'm getting that Libras are letting down any thoughts of any fight, of any confrontation that has happened. All right, so we have the Tower in reverse. So because you are letting down the burdens from the past, from this past indiscretion that has happened, you are avoiding a Tower moment. Or you are trying to avoid a Tower moment by letting down these burdens. So we have the King of Cups. All right, so there could have been a manipulative energy that made this tower, or that caused this disruption. And I feel that you Libras are just stuck left standing, like, what the fuck just happened? All right, so we have the Palace of Cups in reverse. So Libra, this is telling me that there is someone in this connection who is trying to manipulate your emotions. Let's get some advice on what Libra should do. And you can energetically feel it. You may not, I don't feel you have any proof of this, but you can energetically feel that someone is trying to manipulate your energies. So we have the Nine of Coins. We have the Two of Swords. And then we have the Tree of Life, which I'm taking as a world card. So this is telling me that you have gone through this before. You may know exactly what's going on. You can't prove it, but you do know it. You do know it with all of your being. You do have the knowledge to feel the energy of manipulation. And because of this energy is here, you are stuck, or you feel like you are stuck in a defensive mode. You feel like you can't move anywhere. But you have to know, if you are in a Two of Swords situation, you have that ability to cut off the blindfold that you are holding, that is over your eyes. Let me get one outcome reading or outcome card for Libra, and then I will move on to Scorpio. Thank you, everyone, for the balance in here. I got 7 people in here, 7 likes. And I just heard a ding. Did anyone else hear a ding, or was that just me? You dropped a spoon. It's better than dropping the soap, Veronica. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. So your overall outcome for this reading, Libra? This overall outcome for this reading, Libra, is just telling me that you feel like you are overwhelmed. And my suggestion, when you feel like you're overwhelmed, take a step back and really remove yourself from the situation and start removing those swords one by one. Start healing the wounds one by one. And once you get down to 2 swords, you will be ready to cut those swords or cut the blindfold off that is binding you. So that is all I'm going to give for Libra. I'm going to move on to Scorpio. So this reading I am dedicating to Veronica, my good friend Veronica. I mean, obviously, if it resonates with the rest of my Scorpio collect, then take it. So Scorpio will start at 1 hour and 10, 1 hour 10:20. Here we go. So, Veronica, give me a number. Give me a number between 1 and 10. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you are going to be getting my Legacy of the Divine Tarot. This is one of the closest decks that I'm connected to. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hermit card in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So Scorpio, I feel a little bit of a greedy energy off from this Queen of Coins in reverse. I feel a little bit of greedy energy, like you don't want to allow anyone to penetrate your third eye. And I honestly think that, Scorpio, there is something that you are refusing to heal, something you don't want to heal. Maybe there was a... Get some more cards before I go any further. You're up for a raise, Veronica. That's good. That's really good. And there's the message of your raise. There is the message of your raise, Veronica. The Knight of Cups. You have a slow moving, or not the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. You have a slow moving energy coming in towards you. I feel there may be a battle between two people over who gets more of a raise. If that makes any sense to you, Veronica? There's that greedy energy I was talking about. There's that greedy energy. It may not be you who is greedy, but there is someone in your energetic field that can be greedy. And that could be who you are going to be in a battle with. This Ace of Cups is really jumping out at me. It's almost like you have an opportunity for a great emotional fulfillment. But I'm not getting any other cup energy, any other emotional energy off from this reading. All right, so we just got, there's definitely a lot of coins in this reading, a lot of pentacles in this reading, a lot of stability in this reading. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, Veronica. That could be why the Hermit is in reverse. Because the Hermit can be an authority figure who I'm saying is being greedy. Alright, so we got the Eight of Swords. I'm a bit confused about the Eight of Swords right now. We got the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pence, the Fool, and the outcome is the World. So the world is always moving in your favor. As you guys always know that the world is always moving in your favor. It's just sometimes you need to take the blindfold off and take the leap of faith that is shown to you. And the Eight of Swords, I feel, is telling you that you are getting in your head a little bit about whether or not you want to pick these plants, pick these seeds that you have already planted. There could be a lot of choices that you have to make about what route you want to go down. And it's almost like it's overwhelming. You feel like you are just floating in a web of life, and you feel like there's swords all around you just ready to stab you at a blink of an eye. But you have to realize that the world is moving in your favor. You just have to keep working on your stability. That's awesome, Veronica. That's awesome, Veronica. Thank you. But that's all I'm going to get for Scorpio. I'm going to clear my table and move on to Sagittarius. Oh, I'm sorry, Veronica. I'm sorry about that. That's horrible. All right, so let's get on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, do I have any Sagittariuses in the chat? All right, so Sagittarius, we have the Justice card. Sagittarius, there's maybe a compromise that needs to be made. A compromise when you come out of a little rest mode. When you come out of resting from a battle. We have the Nine of Wands. So there's a wounded warrior who has gone into a little rest mode after. Okay, so after they have made a wrong decision about a court proceeding, if that makes any sense. So we have the Eight of Swords again. Boy, this Eight of Swords is really haunting. It's really haunting the last few readings. So the Eight of Swords again is just telling you that you need to cut the chains that bind you and really take off that blindfold. You have the ability to break out of the chains that you are bound to, and all you have to do is just pull your wrist apart and take the blindfold off, because you have the ability. The swords are all in your mind, and you just need to see through your veil. You need to see through. There's something that you are having a hard time seeing. I never wrote. Thank you, original. So Sagittarius, I will start you at. Sagittarius, I will start you at 1 hour and 15 minutes. Or I'll just write a question mark. I'll look back and see what time it started. All right, so we have the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups as an outcome. So Sagittarius, get out of your head. I feel you have a soulmate coming into you. I feel it's going to be a very quick moving soulmate coming into you. I feel it's going to be very sharp. But once this sort of truth does come in, it's going to seem like it's coming from a child, but it's going to come in with passion, and it's going to give you everything you want. There may be a Pisces involved, there may be a water sign involved, but you do have a very fruitful beginning coming. Very fruitful and emotional beginning coming. I feel there's a lot of wisdom in this sort of truth that's coming to you. But again, this sort of truth is going to seem like it's childish. But I feel like that is just because that is someone's demeanor is a childish way to come across as showing that they care. So that's all I'm gonna give for Sagittarius. Sorry I never got the time. Tomorrow when I get done work, or in the morning, I will rewatch this video and put the timestamps in for the ones that I have missed. All right, so let's get it on for Capricorn. Capricorn will start at 1:23:08. All right, so Capricorn, I will use my Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I'm not singing, Story Dragon. I'm not singing. I don't have the voice of Goddess. But you guys know the song. You guys can sing it with me. I'm singing it in my head. So Capricorn, we have the Tower in reverse. I feel that there's a Tower moment that you have successfully avoided. You feel like the Tower moment has already crumbled, but the card is here to tell you that the Tower moment, that the tower you thought has fallen, is still standing. All right, so we have the Two of Candles, the Two of Wands, and the Sun card. So I feel there was a moment in time where you were questioning if this Tower moment has fallen, but you are realizing now that the tower is still standing strong, and that is giving you the strength of the sun to move on to the next step in your evolutionary process that you are going through. Thank you for coming in here. I appreciate your support, Veronica. I love you. Exactly, Joe. That is exactly the energy that I'm getting off from that. So we have the Nine of Candles, the Nine of Wands. So somebody was really stressing about this tower moment that they thought had fallen, but Joe said it perfectly. It's like someone is saying, "Baby, the tower hasn't fallen. I just needed some space." I have no idea where that came from. Good call, story. I never even thought about that. So we have the Nine of Potions, the Nine of Cups. So there is a wish fulfillment. There is a wish fulfillment here. You are drawing the strength from the sun to make this wish fulfillment happen. All right, so we have the Four of Potions, which is the Four of Cups, and then the Eight of Candles. So I honestly feel that this is simply telling me that the person who thought the tower has fallen went into a little hermit mode, went into a little rest mode, and was collecting their emotions the way that they needed to collect them. And so they could make this communication, so they could start shooting arrows back at the person they're connecting to. It could be a Leo that they're connecting to, or it could be just someone harnessing the energies of the sun, harnessing the energies of the Leo. So we have the Five of Needles, the Five of Swords. So this is telling me that there's help being offered. I feel that you just need to reach your hand out and accept this help. You need to conquer the boogeyman. Jack really needs to conquer this boogeyman and really defeat him, but Jack needs help. Jack needs help, and he's getting help from the sun. I feel he might be getting help from a Leo. All right, one more outcome card, and then I will move on to Aquarius. Because actually, I'm starting to get a little tired myself. And I'm taking the one card that flipped over. And it is the Moon card. So I feel there is something unknown. Whoa, no, 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 no. This is what it's trying to say. One of the parties is looking at the moon and telling the moon exactly what they want, and then the other party is looking at the sun and telling them exactly what they want. And they are hoping that once the sun and the moon do coincide together, that this collaboration will happen, which I feel that both parties just need to let go of the unknown. That came out of nowhere. All right, so that's all I'm going to get for Capricorn. I'm going to move on to Aquarius. And then my last sign is Pisces. All right, so let's get it on for Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel there's a little bit of sexual tension in your energetic field. And that card came out quick. And it is the Knight of Swords. Or no, that's the Queen of Swords, I'm sorry. We got the Queen of Swords. So I feel there was someone in your energetic field, or you could have been a bitch and cut someone out of your life without knowing the full story. So we have the eight of wands, or the Eight of Swords here. I think that's the Eight of Wands. No, that's the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry. So there's the Eight of Wands here. I feel there's messages. There's a message coming in that you don't want to see, that you don't want to even acknowledge that it's there, but it is there and you know it's there. It's almost like you're not even looking at the message. I feel you're too busy gardening your garden that really needs tending. All right, so we got the Nine of Wands again. So Aqua, I'm feeling that you guys are just fed up with cutting things out of your life. You don't want to cut any more out of your life. But you are having a hard time doing that exactly what you are tired of. Because you are oblivious to the messages that are right in front of you. All you have to do is just turn your head and a message will be staring right at you. I did it again. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to go through all these videos, or this whole video, and rewrite my times, because I'm just reading right now. I'm not really paying attention to time. I'm sorry, everyone. Tomorrow morning, I should be able to get up early enough to put the timestamps in that I have missed. But anyway, Aqua, I feel you have been behind your wall a little bit too much. You have been behind your wall a little bit too much, and you are blind to the messages that are laid upon you. All right, so we have the World card, the Four of Cups, and the outcome of the reading is the Ace of Wands. So exactly like I said, everyone, you will get a sexual beginning, a sexual transformation that you are going through. Or this could be or this could be saying it's a pattern that you are stuck in, and you are trying to find your way out of this pattern. And this pattern has to do with your sexual frustration that you are in right now. It's almost like you want to go into a little rest mode to gather your emotions, but then again, your body is telling you different stories. So that's all I'm going to give for Aquarius. I will move on to Pisces as soon as I clear my table. All right, let's see what we got going on for Pisces. Pisces will start at 136.25. All right, Pisces. I'm going to use Angel de la Nuit because you guys are water bear, or you guys are water signs. And this Angel de la Nuit, I feel, is nothing but water. Nothing but water energy. All right, so I think that is the full reading. Yep, this is the full reading. Give me 1 second. Let me decipher it for you guys. Then I will read it out loud to you guys. All right, so we have the High Priestess. I feel this could be the outcome of the reading. Let's see what that is. You got the Five of Wands. Pisces might have been left out in the cold, or you left someone out in the cold because there was something that was being hidden. So yeah, exactly like I just said, I feel either someone has cut you out of their life, or you have cut them out of your life in fear of the unknown. You are now healing that within yourself. You are finding the balance. You are transforming yourself to become the high priest of your life, to become the master manifester of your life, which I know you Pisces can. It's just Pisces have a very hard time keeping their balance when they get in their feels. So most Pisces that I know don't really like to get into their feels. Don't really. And I feel that is what needs to be transformed. That is what needs to be healed for the balance to happen. There may be travel involved for this healing process to start, or for this healing process to begin again. I feel the healing process was already began, but there was something that halted this healing process. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to give for Pisces. That was a very quick reading, Pisces. That was a very quick reading. I usually have to really dive into Pisces energies to get this amount of reading in the little bit of time I got in. So that being said, I'm going to pick these cards up and wish you all a good night. And I will talk to you guys all in the morning. I will talk to you guys in probably about 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours, because if I'm not on by 6:30, that means I won't be on until I'm done work around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow either way. I hope you guys all have a great night. I love you all. Keep on rising your frequencies so you can ride the wave of enlightenment, guys. I love y'all.